Okay, just because it's you. He came from a land down under. It's Luude, come on!
It, mate, stop it.
Yes! Mate, we were listening to your set earlier on the Net Sky and Friends stage. How was it for you?
Well, I'll be honest, man. I've been watching the Tomorrowland video since I was maybe 15 or whatever. And I'm like, one day I'm going to go there. But now I actually got to play and get paid for it. No, but you know what I mean? I was like, holy shit, man. This is like, I feel like I'm in Disneyland, but like an adult's Disneyland where everyone gets fucked up. You know what I mean?
Isn't it? This is you. I'm not sure. I'm guessing you dreamt about this moment.
Oh, 100%, man. Like I was always like, I'm never going to come to Tomorrowland unless I'm actually playing. But I'm like, that's never going to happen. But then somehow this year it actually happened. I was like, man. Like, look at this. Like, look at this. What's happening, man?
Hang on, Luude, you got to tell everybody around the world because we're literally broadcasting back home to Australia. We're around the world right now. So there's a lot of people listening. Doesn't matter about what time of day it is. It's always night. It's always party time here.
Exactly. It's always that. Yeah, exactly.
So look. Describe like I'll start us off. Over there, behind us, we can see the Freedom Stage, and then that dragon coming out of the water. She's called Rosie. That's the Rose Garden. So what else can you see?
Well, can I be honest, man? Like we're playing the crystal water. Yeah. So we were playing there. So we were walking to our stage before, and then can you see that? It looks like a hot air balloon.
Yeah, that's the main entrance.
I'm like, that's got to cost at least a couple $100,000 to make, And I'm like, what? So there's got to be a crazy stage in there. I'm like, what are they doing there? Selling beers? I'm like, what are you like? How is that possible, man?
That's just the welcome vessel.
I mean. That's just like, this is where you get your beers. I'm like, this is insane, man. Oh man, I've waited my whole life ever since I saw this stuff. I'm like, this is what I want to do. I want to play here one day. Got the opportunity this year, and bro, best time of my life, man. I'm so stoked to be here.
So. The connection with Net Sky, I'm going to make a guess because I saw him play your track and I saw that as this is the new Australian national anthem. Was there a relationship before that moment? How has it happened?
Exactly what you just said. Like, he was like, so when I made that Down Under tune, I made it as a joke. Like just for a bit of social media. I was like, yeah, let's do it as a joke. Whatever, put it out. You never expect it to just blow up like it did.
Right.
And Net Sky, he was one of the first guys who actually supported it. I'm like, what an absolute legend.
Yeah.
And now I'm playing on his stage like 6 months later. So I give him all the love in the world. Like he's supported me so much. Like legend.
And now you're here. How do you explain it to mum, dad, your friends, your brother, sister, all that? How do you explain it to people in Australia listening? Because let's be honest. There's a mad mob of you here. There is so many Australian flags.
So many Aussies,
isn't there?
There actually is. What I would say, it's like Disneyland, but for adults. It's like 18 plus Disneyland. Like you walk around, you're like, this is definitely 18 plus. You know what I mean? But then every 50 meters, you walk 50 meters, you'll see something crazy. But it's every single 50 meters there's something crazy, bro. We went to the main stage before. We're walking back to the artist area, and there's a deodorant stand where there's like 30 cans of deodorant. Everyone's just pumping their arms. I'm like, what is it? And then there's just a piss stand where you just walk in the open air, just take a piss, what's done. I'm like, man, we're stealing that and doing it in Australia, man. But that's it. I'm not even joking.
I can't describe it any better than what you've just done, I'll be honest, Luude. Let's just quickly go back to your set. It was pure energy. It was mad energy. So, like, how do you keep that up for forever? What's the deal?
No, bro. Cross the fingers and spin it back. Man, I don't know, man.
You had fun.
I think I've got another in Europe. I think we're here till like mid-October.
It's Down Under tour, right?
Yeah. Oh, I guess. Like, we did Big City Life now, but I guess it is still the Down Under tour. But man, like, I'll be honest, Europe is, Australia, we do festivals, man. We do festivals good. But then European festivals, like, in Australia, we get like 20,000 people at a festival. In Europe, you get like 500,000 people at the festival. So I'm just like, man, it's a very another level. And you know what? I'm loving it.
Where are you going now? That's my last question.
So I'm going to, I'm going to have a really big one tonight, and I'm going to be so hungover tomorrow. But tomorrow we go to Germany and we do Perukaville.
All right.
And I'm going to be dying on stage, but I'm going to love it tonight.
I love it. That's my energy. Luude, it's great to meet you. I'm looking forward to next time already. We need you to sign our board, and off you go. Do your thing. Live your best life.
Hopefully you don't see me later.